I think that AUD is the creative pulse of UCLA, and I think that brings a kind of energy to the program that everybody feels.
Usually schools of architecture in North America tend to swing either toward a technical agenda or a blue sky conceptual agenda. And to me, AUD puts together the technical and the conceptual like no other school.
And I think that's what we do best, this combination between critical theory, between design, between abstraction, at the same time, conventions.
Architecture is this comprehensive field where really practically every issue and interest can be found within our discipline.
We look at engineering, we look at world building, we look at forms of aesthetics, we look at representation, and we really address issues of design in all facets.
So almost any possible pathway or way that you could think about going forward, building, creating ideas, writing code and software, I believe UCLA touches on all of them while still focusing on the idea of architecture as the central medium.
The mix of students at Architecture and Urban Design is incredibly diverse. Their backgrounds, where they come from, what they bring to the table, makes them very unique.
I see that as one collective body that's really trying to move together. We do that through debate, through argument, through parties in the courtyard, through classwork.
And that, I would say, is a distinct difference in terms of how we kind of try to brew the culture within our school. One that relies on constant collaboration, constant engagement.
And students that bring an incredibly important set of generational concerns that we very much work with to understand where we should place our intellectual energy, where we should place our resources.
To produce interesting new knowledge across generations, we have to understand one another. And that's only possible through realities of mentorship, realities of exchange.
Our culture of mentorship is a structured one. From career days, to portfolio workshops, to site visits, to meetings with architects and designers.
We have an amazing design faculty that practices architecture and knows what it means to actually take an idea and turn it into action.
So in some way, it's an inseparable condition because what we do in practice is directly tied in to the things that we teach.
As somebody who teaches and practices, I've taken the idea that my office is essentially an extension of school. And I've hired countless students.
As intimate and small our department is, we're part of a large body that's University of California. Its outreach not only to UCLA, but its reach in the state of California affords us so many different potentials for interdisciplinary collaboration and research.
It is a kind of sensibility, that the school has, the way it is set up as a public institution, but it's also in Los Angeles, which is always, always the frontier.
Los Angeles presents the opportunity to think in extremely fresh ways about what the city of the future could be, because no one really has the code to Los Angeles.
I wouldn't be in a city if it was already figured out. There'd be no problems for me to work on.
I see AUD's spatial justice agenda percolating through all the work that we do. It has to. It's not a specialization. It's really something that's systemic.
The climate reality is one issue that penetrates every single studio.
Not only social and environmental problems, but cultural problems.
Those are the very problems that architects need to be engaged with. And it's not abstract here. You're on the ground, field testing your thinking all the time.
And so in that sense, we're really designing our program to constantly respond to as we see those issues emerging in LA, but also try to speculate where those issues are headed.
So we're working on making sure that the next generation of people, not only in Los Angeles, but all the places that can learn from Los Angeles, have a future in which they have a place to live. And we depend upon the students at AUD to work with us to make that happen. The promise really of AUD are its students, and I learn a huge amount from them and gain so much inspiration from them because it's the work they do moving forward that feeds back the kind of energy that fuels Perloff Hall.